Welcome, Cancer, to the Consciously Divine Connection. How are you today? Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I do appreciate your time. Today we are doing a general reading for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus for the week of February 14th through February 20th. So happy Valentine's Day to you. I'm going to start out with 3 anchor cards. So first we have indecision, followed by grief, and gratitude. All right, so now we'll pull some tarot to see what information, what messages do Cancer need to hear for the highest and best good of all those involved with Cancer. Let's see if they're going to fit in. If I get any jumpers, I am going to take them. What information, what advice does Cancer need to hear for the highest and best good of all those involved? Okay, so let's see what we have starting here. The first row is the energy of the recent past, followed by the energy of the current week. And then we have the energy coming towards you. Look at all the yellow. Wow. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so for the anchor card for the recent energy, we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. All right, so this is coming forward. For you, I'm curious if some of you may be trying to really develop your psychic abilities, to trust your intuition more as you are going about your daily life, and that this is confirmation to you that you are on the right path to be doing that. So interestingly enough, the first card out is the Moon. And so the Moon is all about your psychic gifts, about the unseen world, about trusting your inner guidance and your intuition as you do navigate through this earthly world. And sometimes the Moon may have a lack of clarity around it. It might have you really delving into your dream life and trusting that process. And again, recognizing that sometimes as we make that transition to really honor our intuition and our psychic abilities, it can feel a little unsettling. All right. So it's really building up that intuition muscle, if you will, and that knowing that you can absolutely trust it. So here we have the Ace of Wands bringing forth a new idea, a new vision to take action on. So again, what's coming to me is a spiritual practice that is developing and strengthening, and that you're really relying on the synchronicities and the little hints and hits that you get as you become more aware of how Spirit is communicating with you. Okay, so the aces are all about new beginnings. So again, I'm feeling like this is either a practice that you're returning to or something that you've just started to develop. And here we have you showing a victory. So the sixes are about success, about victory. Here you are leading the troops. You're being admired by others and seen as a leader, and you carry the wreath of victory. So clearly, as you do deepen your understanding of how your intuition is always available to you and how you are relying on it more and more, you will feel more confident and more victorious with that skill set. So the energy of the current week is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Interesting. So what I'm drawn to as we move down through the cards is the Five of Cups first. So this card completely reiterates the grief message, right? So we have this figure that is focused on the 3 cups that have spilled in front of them. They're bemoaning the fact that they have been spilled and perceive this as loss. And they fail to see that they already have 2 cups filled behind them. So it's exactly saying what the grief card said, in that I understand that losing something, here we lost the 3 cups in the front, is an opportunity to appreciate it. So yes, this may represent a situation, a relationship that may have been lost, but we're not going to focus on the loss. We're going to focus on the beauty of what the lesson is behind this loss, and recognize that there are opportunities right within our grasp behind us that are going to lead us forward. All right, so again, 5s typically represent some sort of a challenge, some feelings of chaos. So grief is real, but grief is not a state that you want to stay stuck in for long. And as the card suggests, while we may have lost something, it is an opportunity to appreciate whatever the experience was. And that appreciation will lead us forward. So with the 2 of Wands, it seems as though there is some choice that needs to be made, or an opportunity of choice available to you. It may be the grief is that there's a job opportunity available to you that is absolutely perfect, but it means that you have to move. So it means you may, not be as close to family, or you may not be as close to friends, but the opportunity for you is perfect for your career. Maybe it's going off to school and it requires that you move. So there's some sort of a choice that needs to be made that may bring up some sadness for you. But again, if you are moving away from friends or family, those relationships are not lost. They will just require some attending to in a little different manner, but it really makes you appreciate the value of those relationships because you're feeling the grief around the change in proximity. So with the 7 of Pentacles, again, it's a decision around doing things the same way we've done them. So this farmer's trying to decide, should I go ahead and replant my harvests the way I had done in the past and be guaranteed of this fruitful outcome? Or do I want to see things done differently and take some sort of a gamble in not knowing what my results will be? So again, some sort of a change of making a decision around how things have been done in the past that may be making you feel a little bit sad, but understanding that all is not lost and it's just a different perspective you would be taking on this relationship. I'm getting that sense that it's a relationship, whether it be family, friends, or a romantic relationship, that will have to be renegotiated because of some sort of change that you will be making. It could even be just changing jobs, right? Sometimes you make really strong friendships at a job, and now if you go on to somewhere else, you won't be having contact with those folks daily any longer. Because here, look where you end up. So this is the energy that is coming towards you, which is gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. All right, so life is all about change, right? It's just how we decide to navigate it in a responsive way versus a reactive way, because here you have the support of the Knight of Wands. So this is a very purpose-driven, very passionate energy, very directed, fast-moving. It's going to come in with laser sharpness and bring you to success. Yellows are all about happiness, joy, prosperity, and success. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 very, very bright yellow cards here to give you that sense of inspiration and joy. The next card is the 3 of Wands. Again, a card of setting steps in motion for a foundation to build something bigger. So I have a sense that you have some sort of vision in mind, and your intuition is guiding you to move forward with it as you set the foundation to take the idea to a larger scope. So we end with the Devil. So this is really interesting in that we're thankful, right? From the Gratitude Anchor card, we're thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So the Devil is an energy that asks us to look within, to look at current lifestyle decisions that we're making and choices on how we are living our life, how we are bringing people into our life, and it's an opportunity to release anything that is not serving us to our highest good. So it is releasing negative thoughts of our own, releasing negative people, toxic situations. Again, I feel there's some sort of change that you're making because your intuition is leading you to let go of this negativity and toxic state. But there's a piece of sadness there because it's familiar. But that doesn't mean that you're not wanting to grow. Your soul is not wanting to grow. So these individuals on the bottom here, they are chained, but the chains are very loose. So they do have the option to set themselves free by the decisions that they make. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the interesting thing here with the Knight of Pentacles is that, yes, he's bringing an offer, some sort of offer of material wealth and abundance, but this Knight is not moving. It's the only Knight in the deck that doesn't move. So it is often a slow-paced energy, which gives you time to reflect and to move forward in a very cautious manner instead of the energy of a Knight that is in motion. So I see this tying back to the indecision card that started us off, where I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So your intuition will guide you on when you need to take action to bring this new situation that you're working on into the 3D. All right, so let's pull one final card from the Wild Offerings deck so Spirit can give us some clarity around this message. This is a message about letting go and allowing the new and the better for your higher purpose to come in. That's the way I see this message, and really trusting in your intuition. Okay, we have one final message here from Spirit. What do we need to hear? Here we go. Abundance. Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. There you go. Trust in your intuition in all aspects of your life. And we know the fastest way to receive is with an attitude of gratitude. So you are in good hands, Cancer. And that is your message for this week. I am sending you many, many blessings, and you take care.